Hello and welcome to this maths video. Now today I have a very special friend with me, as you can see. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Tao Tao the Magnificent.
Well, hello Tao Tao the Magnificent, and thank you for joining us today. Now you have a very special power. Isn't that right?
That's right. I can read people's minds.
Wow, you can read people's minds. That's incredible. I really want to see that. Can you read my mind?
I can.
Okay then, what am I thinking about right now?
Maths.
He's right, that's amazing. And what about now?
Maths.
Yeah, okay. What about now?
Still maths.
And now?
Maths.
Okay, what about now?
Still maths.
And now?
Maths.
What about now?
4 pink hippos hopping on pogo sticks.
That's incredible. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Oh my goodness me, what a phenomenon. Now, you are going to read the children's minds, isn't that right?
I am.
Great. So, Tao Tao the Magnificent is going to ask you some maths questions. So, try to answer them. Now, you get to choose your starting number. So, choose a number that you're reasonably comfortable calculating with. If you need more time to do the calculations, just pause the video and then work out your answer and then carry on. That is absolutely fine. And if you need a bit more help working through the calculations, then there might be a resource at home that will help you. For instance, a number line. And don't forget that a ruler is a number line, and so is a measuring tape. You could use cubes or pieces of Lego or bits of pasta or something else to help you do your calculations as well. So, are you ready for the incredible Tao Tao the Magnificent mind reading extravaganza? Yes? Then let's go.
Look into my eyes and let me read your mind. Think of a number, any number. In your mind, double the number. Once you have the answer, hold the new number tightly in place. Now add 4 to create another new number. Next, you must halve the number in your head. Finally, take away the number you started with and hold the answer in the center of your brain and think about it very, very hard. Look me straight in the eyes. You are thinking of the number 2.
Wasn't that incredible? You were thinking of the number 2, weren't you? Tao Tao the Magnificent read your mind. Now, you won't have seen this coming, but I have another friend here who is also going to read your mind. Please welcome Lucas the Mildly Impressive. Hello, Lucas.
Hello.
Now, you are a mind reader.
I am.
Okay then, what am I thinking about right now?
Maths.
We're not going to get into all that again. Lucas the Mildly Impressive, you are going to read the children's minds, aren't you?
I am.
Okay then, off you go.
Look into my eyes and let me read your mind. Think of a number, any number. Now, double that number. Once you have the answer, hold it tightly in your mind. Now, add 6 to create another new number. When you are ready, halve the number in your head. Finally, take away the number you started with and keep repeating the answer over and over in your mind. You are saying the number 3.
Wasn't that incredible? You were thinking of the number 3, weren't you? Lucas the mildly impressive read your mind. So I'm sure you agree that Tao the Magnificent and Lucas the mildly impressive have extraordinary abilities that enable them to read your mind even from this distance. Or do they? What? What do you mean? Could it all just be a clever maths trick?
A maths trick? How dare you? We were using our incredible mind-reading abilities.
I'm not so sure. I think it was a maths trick. What do you think? Do you think it was just a maths trick? If so, can you explain how it works? Well, we'll go through and we'll see. We're going to try to make sense of it, and then I want to see if you can make up your own similar, amazing, mind-reading maths trick to use to amaze your family and friends. Wouldn't that be cool? So let's see if we can find out what was going on. What was our first instruction each time? We had to think of a number. If I was representing that with a bar model, it might look like this. This bar represents the number we thought of. It could be a big number, it could be a small number, but we can show it like this. If I was representing it using algebra, how could I write the number? I don't know the value of the number because it could be anything, so I can't write a number. But what I can do is write a letter that represents this unknown value. So I'll write X. X represents the number we thought of first, and X could be anything. Next instruction, double the number. What will that look like with the bar model? It'll look like this, won't it? 2 of those parts. And in algebra, we have to double X, that's 2X. It means 2 times X. We write it like this. Now, maybe already you can see why mathematicians prefer using algebra to the bar model. Can you see why? It's much shorter and quicker to write, isn't it? So the bar model is great and it can help you understand what's happening, but algebra is more efficient. It's quicker to write. Next instruction. Tao the Magnificent told us to add 4, and Lucas the Mildly Impressive asked us to add 6. So let's choose one of those. Let's add 6 to each. What will that look like with the bar model? Well, I can add 6 like this. That's what adding looks like in the bar model. And in algebra, it's 2x plus 6, what we had before, plus 6. Next, we had to halve our number. So how could we halve our number in the bar model? I want to split it up into 2 equal parts. Well, from the distributive law, half of the whole number is the same as half this plus half this. Half this is this, the number we thought of first. And half 6 is 3. So we get this, our original number plus 3. And using algebra, well, half of 2x is x. Half of double x is x, isn't it? And half of 6 is 3. So half of 2x plus 6 is x plus 3. Finally, we were told to take away the number we first thought of. So in the bar model, we take this away and we are left with 3. So you're thinking of 3 at the end. And in algebra, well, remember the number we first thought of we called x. So we take away x and we're left with 3. So can you see it doesn't matter what number you begin with, because whatever you do to it, you undo. Can you see all the opposites, the inverses in the trick? We double it and then later we halve it. Halving undoes doubling. And in the end, we take the number away again. It's gone. And we're always left with 3. So if that all made sense to you, I have a challenge. I want you to see if you can make up your own maths mind-reading trick. Now yours might be very similar to these guys' ones, but they should be a bit different. An extra challenge would be to make up a maths mind-reading trick that's actually very different to these guys' ones. In any case, once you're done and you've checked that it definitely works, try it out on friends and family and amaze them with your astounding mind-reading abilities. And if making up your own trick is too much of a challenge, that is absolutely fine. Just use Lucas's and Tautau's on your family and friends and astound them with your abilities. Now, you two, looks like we caught you out. Admit it. You can't read minds.
Ah, you're right. It was a trick. It was all maths. Amazing maths. But you were thinking about 4 pink hippos hopping on pogo sticks, weren't you?
Yes, I was. How did you know that?
And you're thinking about bears, aren't you?
Yes, you're thinking about bears. You are. I can tell.
You see, we can read minds.
Nah.